I saw one good thing Biden's done. I saw an article this morning. They said that he's reduced obesity in this country.
That's awesome. How did you do that?
No one can afford food.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. We got a video today from Poor Man's Podcast. Woke People Getting Roasted #2. This was the one that I was saying that I'll do it in the continuation of the last one from Poor Man. Please take a script down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
I represent all citizens in America.
Good evening, cowards. Rick Hubbard, 97 Spruce Lane. Nice to see a bunch of fat, ugly women.
He cold.
What?
Excuse you.
What?
Can we skip the agenda?
No. I'm speaking.
No.
They're fat, ugly women is what they are.
We're not having that.
Let's talk about it.
We're not having that.
You don't have to buy.
That ain't free speech.
It's called free speech. Buy.
There's one fat and ugly one.
Buy. That's good. Shut up.
He wasn't lying.
Okay, everybody, stop. Let Mr. Hubbard speak, please. Enough. Go ahead, Rick.
And we wonder why children are retarded stupid today.
He's cooking.
We wonder why.
Are you speaking directly to the book?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
It reflects
focus
off
on the
that
book.
wall there and comes back into your ears. Imagine
Focus
that.
on the book, please, because that's what Citizens Forum is
I'm
about.
talking about the book.
Okay.
I'm talking about the stupidity of the people who want the book in the high school. That's what I'm talking about. The retards that we have in our community.
I don't know
The
that we
abject
need to allow
retard.
this kind of abusive
this is
speech.
abuse.
I'm not aware of what the process is,
Please,
but I
go ahead
I
and
think we have
violate
a
my
right to
constitutional
stop
rights.
this
I
kind of
dare
abuse.
you.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I'm not sure what book they was talking about, but they never should have let Unc get the microphone. He a part of that generation where men spoke up against things they didn't believe in.
Do you actually, so you don't feel like anyone should be incarcerated for anything?
No,
Wait,
I don't.
rapist?
I don't think so.
You sure about that? Rapist?
Even rape?
Not racist.
Hold on, this
I don't
is
think.
you.
Wait,
Only because jails were created for rehabilitation purposes. It was to put people in there to help them, truly help them, because we assume that.
No, it wasn't. It was created to put these people away so they wouldn't bother the rest of society and ruin society. It wasn't really made to rehabilitate people. It was made to imprison people. That's why it's called prison.
Obviously, the reason why you were acting out of what societal norms are, is that something is missing. Like you were lacking something, whether if that was like a family dynamic,
too much
a socioeconomic status, like something was not right. And now you've been put here for rehabilitation to give you a second chance. Jails have completely lost that at all senses. Actually not in every part of the world, because there are actually some documentaries I've watched that are like places like Sweden, they have different incarceration systems. Like they have really good ones. Yeah, really, really good ones. Jail's not good though. But like the ones like, let's say if we're speaking specifically like the States and like Canada, like that rehabilitation piece has been taken out completely. Like it's not there anymore. People are going in there being abused. Their situations are being worse. They're letting them out, getting more into more trouble. Our highest people going to jail right now are not even off of like first time offenders. It's off of basically reoffending. Recidivism is our biggest rate of making people go to jail. It's this terrible cycle. So it's like we need to find something better or put that rehabilitation piece back into jail and actually help with the reintegration.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And that's the biggest problem with professional intellectuals and content creators is you don't gotta be right. If you're a plumber or a mechanic, you have to be right or the car doesn't work. And I'm sure that it's humbling when you think that you're right, but you get proven wrong. But professional intellectuals and content creators never have to get proven wrong. We just make absorbent amounts of money talking shit.
You don't find...
I get proven wrong all the time. You guys put it in the comments. I make stupid spelling errors on my thumbnails and stuff. I put discuss instead of discuss. Just because my English was like mixed up when I said the word out in my head. I was like, discuss. I was like, oh, okay, let me type it in Google. And that's the sad thing, guys. I still Google everything I type in. And I look at it and I'm just like, that looks correct. Yeah, discuss. And I put it in there. And then you guys are like, that's the wrong discuss, bro. It's like, fuck.
Find that suspicious.
What's the difference between Wuhan and Vegas? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I'm gonna stay here.
Thank you. Use the ladies' room.
Please don't assume my gender.
I mean, she's right.
Don't assume my fucking gender.
You're right, technically.
Please don't assume my gender. Please don't assume my gender. Please call your manager.
We have to see the penis.
You want me to slash my schlong?
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm here for support. I'll show you a tit though.
Oh, shit,
He could have turned the whole situation around if he just looked at her and said, "You do look like a dude. Come on in." Her whole night would have been ruined. It wouldn't have been fun no more.
What is this? Wait, what?
I don't want to be that guy, but why is it always the white women that have the luxury of sitting in first class complaining about privileges? Like, I'm not gonna lie, black people got our cultural issues, but the transgender stuff is almost exclusively a middle class, white, college educated problem. And they all.
I actually 100% agree with Poor Man on that. I actually don't see too many colored trans people around too much. Or even on TikTok or whatever.
Always trying to talk on our behalf. You go to the hood, black people don't believe in that stuff.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Would you date a transgender person? First, we're going to ask Georgetown, and then we're going to ask the hood.
Yes.
And have you ever done it?
No. Yeah, I'm already in a relationship.
Is it a transgender relationship?
No, it's not.
I don't see why not. I don't think it's like that big of a deal.
Would you personally date a transgender person?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Would you date a transgender?
No, I'm a transgender, and I like men.
A man that's dressed as a woman would make me appear to be a lesbian in public, but I'm heterosexual.
I mean, I'm straight, bro. Like, I like females.
Right.
Real females, you feel what I'm saying?
So if you're dating a transgender person and you're straight at the time, does that mean you're straight after you date them?
Yes. Yeah. I think you're still straight.
Why do you think some people are hesitant to date a transgender?
They're transphobic and homophobic.
What? Yeah. Man, hell no.
Do you think a lot of this is education based?
Yeah, I think like if we start young, we could definitely like teach children to be more accepting and more loving of everyone of different identities.
Like starting like kindergarten, preschool?
Yeah, I think so. I think we could.
This is why I can't send kids to public school. This is what these people want to teach our kids at that age. That's a no-no to me.
Introduce more education in the schools.
I'm not upset with y'all because I know you're mentally ill.
I'm gonna still be upset. Just because you're mentally ill does not make it okay.
Let's use our quiet voices, please. Calm down.
Fat bitches need to shut up, bro.
Stop acting like a child, and I will.
Gotcha, bitch. Damn, I'm a smooth.
Both genders? Both? Like 1 and 2?
Right.
Both? There's 2 genders?
You told on yourself.
The person who took the banner advertising this event with my face on it and set it on fire on this campus, you shut down the conversation. Do you think that was okay? Do you think it's okay to set banners on fire? I think people can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So there's no moral right or wrong? I think people can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can have an abortion, they can fuck.
Why does she have to do this? Like sensual, thinking that she's sexy or whatever the hell you are. You're overweight, whore. You're overweight. Stop it. Nobody wants to see all this jiggling of all your rolls all over the place, all right? Stop it.
Tonight, they can come and listen to your speech and they can still have questions for you. And you can set banners on fire and that's fine. People can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So do you believe that there's moral right and wrong? I can say it one more time for the people outside. I can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So she doesn't believe it's right or wrong. That's actually a very scary society because there are rights and there are wrongs. And you can't be like, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do because that's actually a very, very scary situation. Because if I wanted to go out and murder people or commit an act of genocide, I shouldn't have the right to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Next question.
I remember you telling me about some lady friend. She said that we should be able to move beyond the nuclear family because it's restrictive and constraining.
This was someone I graduated from Yale with. She was basically telling me that marriage is this outdated patriarchal institution and society should move beyond it. So I asked her, well, how did you grow up? She said, I was raised by my mom and my dad. I did have that conventional family. But I asked her in her future, if she wanted a family, what would she do? And she said, I do want a family someday, probably get married and have a husband. And so I was thinking that you benefited from this and you plan to carry the benefits of that arrangement forward for your own children. But your official public position is no one should do this. It's outdated. She was sort of denigrating it, saying other people shouldn't do this. And to me, it seemed very duplicitous that
I 100% agree with this. The top echelon of people understand this very well, and they don't do what they're saying to everybody else. They are in their families. They have tight families. They have big families. They have very wealthy families. But they're telling everybody else, that's not them. Don't do it. You're not going to be able to get anything out of it. But truly, she's right. All the benefits. And you're still going to pass it down to your kids, but you're telling everybody else, no.
That clearly marriage has positive benefits. The group that is the most likely to downplay the benefits of marriage are the most likely to be products of successful marriages and are the most likely to form marriages themselves.
And that's what I'm talking about. There's always the privileged influencers or the pseudo-intellectuals that are promoting these ideas that they don't even live by. Beyonce wrote Single Ladies and she's happily married. Cardi B said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me show you how I got this ring. And then her husband recorded a video of her cooking and cleaning.
Cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
One of the girls that are part of the city girls says she don't want her daughter to be a city girl.
Her comes to you as pretty as she is and says, Mom, I want to be a city girl.
She ain't gonna be no city girl.
So Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
No. I want her raised totally different. Like, you know, I don't even want her to even see the light of day like that.
The truth of the matter is they know these are destructive ideas and that's why they don't want to live by them, but they have no problem promoting them to you and poor people because they know they can get money for it. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or a L and give me the HBO special. That's a Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.
Whew, shout out to Poor Man Podcast. You know, I grew up with a lot of white people in a sense because we used to own a donut shop in, you know, a pretty white city. And a lot of the older retired gentlemen came to our donut shop to play dominoes, to play cards, drink coffee, read their newspaper, do their crosswords and stuff. And they all became like my uncles. Like they literally became uncles. Like I called them Uncle John, Uncle Frank, and, you know, Uncle Peter and all those things. We just, you know, put the uncle title in front of all of their first names. And they all spoke just like that old gentleman. I miss those days. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.